Next on the news, as Pope Francis continues to improve inside Gemelli Hospital, kids thousands of miles away are sending their well wishes.
Students across the Diocese of Brooklyn offering their prayers to the Holy Father. I'm Katie Vasquez, and I'll have that story coming up.
The NYPD gathering together in mass to pray for the souls of their fellow officers lost in the line of duty. Plus, an early look at a unique St. Patrick's Day event. These Irish eyes are smiling without any booze. The founder of the Sober Celebration explains why you should go.
The Irish press calls it the best entertainment in New York on St. Patrick's Day.
I'm Christine Persichetti. Currents News starts right now. The Vatican is reporting the health of the Holy Father continues to improve. Pope Francis is still stable as he continued his respiratory and mobility therapy Tuesday and followed along with the Roman Curia's spiritual exercises via video link. On Monday, doctors lifted the Pope's guarded prognosis. They said the Holy Father will still need to be treated in a hospital setting for some time. Thousands of miles from Rome, students in the Diocese of Brooklyn are helping the Holy Father in their own way. Schools in both boroughs are sending cards and offering prayers for Pope Francis as he continues to recover from double pneumonia. Currents News' Katie Vasquez tells us more about their efforts.
These students are putting pencil to paper to send their prayers to Rome with love.
Everyone loves him. He inspires us to do good things. He dedicates his life to God, Jesus.
We hope you feel better and go home soon.
It's part of a diocese-wide effort by the kids of Brooklyn and Queens to help an ailing Holy Father.
Pope Francis is sick, and we're gonna pray for him to get better.
From St. Joseph Catholic Academy in Long Island City, who created Get Well cards.
I said that I would dedicate my evening prayers to him every night until he gets better.
To Our Lady of the Snows Catholic Academy in Floral Park, where their prayers for the pontiff were proudly displayed in the school's windows. Students are banding together to help the Pope. At St. Francis of Assisi Catholic Academy in Prospect Lefferts Gardens, a wall is covered in well wishes from students in every grade.
I pray for that Pope Francis could get better and better every single day.
And with 40-plus languages spoken in the Diocese of Immigrants, they are not only offering comfort in English.
Nam kako da budeš Božna.
Naposavel Papa Francis.
Te mando muchas bendiciones.
Que Dio te ayude.
Slava Boro. Eu vou falar.
Très bonne santé.
As the kids watch him progress, they feel God is answering their calls.
I truly believe these prayers have been helping. And it's not just, it's everyone's work. Because he's been praying for us, we should be now giving our work back to him.
We're sending them to God, and he's helping heal him in certain ways.
And these students will keep praying that the Holy Father will get better soon. Katie Vasquez, Currents News.
St. Joseph Catholic Academy plans to mail their cards to the Holy Father on Wednesday. Meanwhile, inside Gemelli, young patients gave the Pope some advice. The children there sent the pontiff drawings with special messages like this one from Julia that says, "Make them treat you at our hospital. Look at the beautiful view. You can even see your house." Or this one from Eugenio that says, "Read lots of books." Or this great message that reads, "Have them give you a PlayStation." I'm sure the Pope would love that. On Tuesday, the Pope marked a special anniversary in his vocation journey. It was 67 years ago, on March 11th, 1958, that a then 21-year-old Jorge Mario Bergoglio entered the Society of Jesus as a novice. He would take his vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience 2 years and 1 day later, and was ordained a priest in December of 1969. Be sure to stay with Currents News and the tablet for all things related to Pope Francis and his recovery journey. Nearly 200 NYPD officers and faithful came together in Queens Village to honor those who lost their lives while in service. Bishop Robert Brennan celebrated Mass at Our Lady of Lourdes Parish, asking officers during his homily to continue to walk together as pilgrims of hope. After the liturgy, the NYPD Holy Name Society celebrated their 103rd annual communion breakfast with an award ceremony honoring on-duty and fallen officers, including Detective Jonathan Diller. The Far Rockaway cop was shot and killed while conducting a traffic stop last year. Diller was posthumously promoted to detective and given the Sergeant Paul Hargrove Award. Next week is St. Patrick's Day, and one man wants you to celebrate sober. This is Sober St. Patrick's Day, a family-friendly event with music, dancing, plenty of food, but no booze. It's an annual celebration that was started 14 years ago to reclaim the day. Instead of associating St. Patrick's Day with binge drinking, organizers want you to remember who the saint was and celebrate Irish culture without the green beer. Joining us now is William Spencer Riley, the founder of Sober St. Patrick's Day. Hi, William.
Great to see you.
Great to see you, too. So tell me, where did the idea for Sober St. Patrick's Day come from?
Oh, okay. So in 2011, I was outside of St. Patrick's Cathedral on St. Patrick's Day, and the parade was going by. I was feeling very proud and very Irish, and all these great marching bands. And out of the corner of my eye, I catch this kid who was about 22 years old, holding a can of beer. He was drunk as a skunk. It was 12:30 in the afternoon, and he was with about 80 of his friends, all equally wasted. And he was wearing a T-shirt, and the T-shirt said, "St. Patrick's Day today, hungover tomorrow." So I went up to him. I didn't pass judgment. I went up and I said, "Hey, that's a pretty wild T-shirt. Where did you get that?" And he looked at me and he said, "I got it in the mall in New Jersey. They sell 1 million of them. Ain't it cool?" And right then and then, Christine, a light bulb went on, and I said, wow, what if next year we could really do a party with world-class entertainment? Great singers, music, dancers, but no alcohol, and really reclaim the day, because back in the day, the pubs were closed on St. Patrick's Day in Ireland.
It's not supposed to be about that.
Right, and so we just wanted to reclaim it, and that's what we did, and it just went through the roof.
You know, people talk about St. Patrick's Day, and they think about the parade, and they think about the parties. Nobody thinks about St. Patrick. So I know you did a little documentary on it, or produced a video about him. So tell me, what does the patron saint of Ireland represent?
Well, it's interesting, because 2 years ago we did a survey and asked people on the street, can you tell me about St. Patrick, who we're celebrating today? And almost to a person, they were virtually clueless, particularly young people. So I said, we need to do something about this, because a lot of these people are not celebrating St. Patrick. So 2 television award-winning producers put together this 3-minute video. And to answer your question about what does he really represent, a lot of people don't know that he was a slave. A lot of people don't know that he was captured and brought to Ireland. He wasn't even Irish. But the key thing for me about what I think he really represents, that we really hit on this short 3-minute video, is the fact that when he went back to Ireland, he forgave the people that held him captive. And that sense of forgiveness, which he then converted the entire Ireland, was fundamental to Christianity. And that, I believe, although he's called the patron saint of Ireland, he perhaps could also be recognized as the patron of understanding forgiveness.
Absolutely. Now, I know the event is held at the Church of Our Savior on Park Avenue, just as the parade is winding down. So tell us, I know there are tickets left. We're going to tell people how to get them soon. Why should people go?
Well, because the Irish press calls it the best entertainment in New York on St. Patrick's Day. That's their quote in the Irish voice, not me. It's also the best deal because tickets are very inexpensive, comes with dinner, but the key thing is the entertainment. I mean, we have John Whalen, who's a 7-time All-Ireland champion button accordion player.
Wow.
Brian Conway, who's a 5-time All-Ireland fiddle player. Jerry O'Sullivan, who's America's leading Ellen Piper, and the Donnie Golden School of Irish Dance, who are the best step dancers in the Northeast. So it's jam-packed with great entertainment.
All right, sounds like a lot of fun. William Spencer Riley, founder of Sober St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, if you'd like to buy tickets for Sober St. Patrick's Day, just head over to soberstpatricksday.org/events. And be sure to tune into Currents News for full coverage of St. Patrick's Day, including that famous parade and the Mass at St. Patrick's Cathedral beforehand. Bishop Brennan will celebrate, and that will begin at 8:30 a.m. And that is this Currents News Update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thank you for joining us, because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time.